New tonight, a poster with a racist Nazi slogan found near San Antonio's Jewish Community Center. It's a rallying cry of white nationalists, and tonight the mayor says messages like that have no place in our city.
Eyewitness News reporter Sharon Ko explains exactly what it means.
That man says he threw away the poster as soon as he saw it. At the top it says, "Patriots reclaim your birthright." At the bottom it says bloodandsoil.org. Now that phrase, blood and soil, was a Nazi philosophy and rallying cry in Germany in the 1930s. The poster was taped to a lamppost along Larkspur Drive that's about a mile away from the Bar Shop Jewish Community Center. Mayor Ron Nuremberg tweeted about that poster saying, quote, "Not in my city, not now, not ever. #CompassionateSA." End quote. The group named on this poster is called the Patriot Front. The Southern Poverty Law Center considers the group a neo-Nazi network. Sharon Ko, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.